What is up, everybody? We're back here doing our 32 for 32. Today is day 22. I'm doing the Philadelphia Eagles. Quick recap for the Philadelphia Eagles. They are the Super Bowl champs. They finished the year 14-3, first in their division. Had a very nice year. Jalen Hurts had a very good year, threw for almost 3,000 yards, 2,903 yards to be exact, 18 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions. Took care of the ball through the air. Very nice production from him. Next is Saquon Barkley. I mean, the man should have got MVP in my opinion. He ran for over 2,000 yards, 2,005 yards to be exact. Had 13 rushing touchdowns. Had more production through the air. Saquon Barkley, absolute beast this year. Was the best running back in the league. And the Eagles rewarded him with a 2-year extension worth $41.2 million. 36 million guaranteed and 15 million more in incentives. They gave him a nice little pay bump. AJ Brown was their leading receiver with 67 receptions, over 1,000 yards, and 7 receiving touchdowns. He had another fairly good productive year. You like to see a little bit more, but with the year Barkley had, the Eagles were more run heavy than they were pass heavy. So with that, just kind of comes naturally with the little, the lower production with AJ Brown. Still, in my eyes, a top 10, top 12 receiver in the league. For this free agency period, the Eagles did lose a couple key guys. They lost Josh Sweat. He went in free agency. He signed with the Arizona Cardinals. And they also lost Milton Williams, their other D lineman. He signed with the Minnesota Vikings. He had a really good year, but I believe he was still the third best defensive tackle they had. They also lost Kenneth Gainwell, who signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 1-year deal. But the Eagles did keep Zach Baum. They re-signed him to keep him on the team. And they gave him a nice bag, too. They signed him for 3 years, $51 million, with 34 guaranteed. Very nice signing for the Eagles. Zach Baum had a career year playing linebacker for the Eagles last year. I believe he should have got some Defensive Player of the Year votes. That's just me, just because I love the linebacker position. I feel like he kind of got snubbed. A couple key signings that the Eagles had this offseason. They signed A.J. Dillon to a 1-year deal. He's a nice backup running back to Saquon Barkley. When he's healthy, he's a good running back. The Eagles also acquired Kenyon Green from the Houston Texans. They also got a 2026 5th-round pick in exchange for C.J. Gardner-Johnson and a 2026 6th-round pick. I feel like that was a nice trade for the Eagles and another good change of scenery for Kenyon Green, who's decent, but I feel like he'll be better with the Eagles. They got better O-line coaches, better offensive linemen. Looking ahead into this year's draft, the Eagles' biggest need of concern would probably be edge rusher. That's what the experts are saying, and that's what I'm agreeing with. I think they should go ahead and draft an edge rusher in the 1st round. Now, they're obviously not going to get an Abdul Carter, Mikael Williams, or even Jalen Walker, but there are a couple guys they could get at the end of that 1st round. 3 guys I think that they could get at the end of that 1st round: Nick Scorton from Texas A&M, Mike Green from Marshall, and James Pierce Jr. from Tennessee. I think those 3 guys would be the guys that would follow them with the last pick in the 1st round. So that's going to wrap up this edition of our 32 for 32 on the Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to our 2 biggest Eagles fans that we have, Parth and Rachel. Your guys' team did it. They were Super Bowl champs. They're the best in the world. So let us know in the comments what you think they should do in this year's draft. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.